Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Yo, what's up, guys? Okay, we're getting straight into it. We're working out our arms. I think I did roughly 1-to-1 set back and forth. This was a few days ago, so forgive me if I forget. My tips would be try to go to failure no matter what sets you're trying to do. And when I mean failure, it means like unable for your muscles to contract. And even when you can't contract, if you're doing isolations especially, try to force your other arm to help you and assist you. If you're alone, if you have friends, then you know what to do. Not much to say besides me trying to switch up. I will start to use my microphone in the gym if it's easier. It is less time consuming and I can upload more. How do I say this? More on time. Yeah, more on time. Also, I really love that shirt right now. It's a recent shirt I just bought. Uniqlo, by the way, if anyone is asking. Uniqlo is W. Yeah, not much to say. Besides too many weddings that I've been going to, and alhamdulillah, Allah, they look amazing, the weddings, for anyone who did get married. And I don't want to mention because it's better to keep it private, but always, anyone's marriage is good. You know, it's better than staying single, or not, I don't know, not sure. Whatever your preference is. You know, to stay away from bad things. I mean, only if you have the option. Yeah. So, I would be working a little bit more harder than that, my friend. So, I go back to triceps. I think I switched the angle just in case. And by the way, I'm gonna stop editing way too much. It just takes too much time. So I'm just gonna put raw footage, raw sounds, straight up just upload most of it. You know, even if it's long videos, I'm just trying to be me, and it's mostly for me to reflect how good my form, how good I'm doing in the gym. You know, I don't know, like I can see, if I can see improvements, I can check what I can improve on, just like this right now. Like shit, I was doing way too fast. Now that I'm seeing, I'm thinking a little slower would be good. Yeah, definitely way too fast on the upscale when it's going up. So yeah, no, I need to definitely improve on that. Arm day is coming after tomorrow, by the way, for me, because from this recording date, I am roughly doing back today. So tomorrow will be arm day again. Yeah, it's been a hella time. Time is just going by. But the grind never stops. So yeah, you got any mates that go in gym daily? Use that as an influence. They're your friends. Do you want to be a little bit better than them? Do you want to be at least considered their friend for a reason? You know, what if you're smaller than them? You really want to be called the small friend? I'm just joking. Obviously, don't compare yourself to your friends, but whoever you do sit around is the people who will influence you indirectly. So yeah, just keep that in mind. By the way, this was like, I think 11 p.m., 10 p.m. I need to start going gym earlier. Today I actually went gym earlier and it was good. It was good work. Won't even lie. Yeah, I think decent form here. Not much to improve with the normal curls. Curls need to just increase in weight, but most of my love handles have decreased in size. My belly has decreased in size. I've also recently tried what is it called? Hair removal cream for my back since I'm Pakistani. So I got, thoda sa baal piche se, piche like monkey ke baal, pura, pura, um, pasli pe, yeah, if I'm saying it correctly. Burger child me. But yeah, on my back I had like not too much hair, but like the baby hairs. I tried it. I am never, ever doing that again. Yeah, yeah. So I realized it's just way too much of a. Yeah, I already get too much pain from my skin on my back already. So it's like that one was mental. I was like, I took a shower and I still felt it, and I was like, what? How is this worse than shaving? Like, I'd rather shave my back than do that, but I'm not doing that again. It was mostly for me to actually see progress on my back. It's not like me. I'm not gonna really show my back. You know me. I won't show my back on video, but it's for me to reflect and see. Before I go in the shower, kind of see the definition of my back, how lean I'm getting, and definitely I'm getting leaner day by day, slowly, steadily, and that's okay. I'm okay with that. Everything good takes time. Yeah, especially the things that take patience. Especially like I would say, working out takes a lot of patience. You will never see results within 2 months. You'll be lucky if you see like amazing results within 1 to 3 months. I mean, for cutting specifically, 1 to 3 months is like good. For bulking, maybe not. Yeah, it does really depend on your genetics, and it depends on how good of your body can switch modes. Depends on that too. So this whole workout, I try to go from triceps to biceps constantly to keep the tension on both muscle groups. Yeah. Yeah, and I was trying to do isolation curls right there. I think I do it here slightly. I decrease the weight and do it. Yeah. This is how you do it. Slowly and steadily. I mean, it's not the best form. Now that I'm seeing that, I might have to fix a lot of things, which is good for me in turn. you know, like reflecting, understanding how I can improve, how I can be better than what I am now. So yeah, this will be a good reminder for me on this coming arm day in after tomorrow, basically, which is good. I'm happy. Also, my haircut looks like shit from the back. I would say it doesn't look that good from the back, because I've heard things. Also, I'm scratching my arm, if you do hear that. It's kind of got to do with the blending, but it's okay. Like, alhamdulillah, haircut's cleaner than usual, so it makes me look cleaner, so I'm fine with that. Alhamdulillah, I'm happy with whatever I got, no matter where I get it from. You know, currently I do need to clean the beard up. When I mean clean, not like clean shave, I mean like line it up. And this is part of being a living organism. You need to just maintain, you know, the conditions, the clean conditions. Cleanliness is a huge part of Islam and life, you know. If you're a Muslim watching this, yeah, you need to keep clean. Definitely take a shower before you come to the gym if you're coming from work, because you might smell. Unfortunately, it's the truth. And smell nicer, put deodorant. Don't smell bad, you know. You don't want to be that guy or girl that smells bad in the gym or outside in general. You know, it's not a good character characteristic habit, like characteristic common trait to keep up. I would say it's not a good thing to keep up, and the more you refine it, would just improve your quality of life, and people will also be inclined to see, you know, that, you know, you smell nicer, and people will be you know, inclined to talk to you, inclined to sit with you, because you're changing, you're becoming good, you're adopting good habits. These habits do not be like, do not be foolish and think that you can adopt like a bunch of habits within a month or something. You know, a month you can probably adopt one habit. So you got 12 months in 1 year. Adopt 12 habits in 1 year. And if you're lucky, you adopt one good habit throughout that year. Especially during Ramadan, I would say. You would say, like, I mean, not you, but in general, Ramadan, Allah has provided us an opportunity to add a very good habit in our daily lives. And it takes 30 days, roughly, to break and make a new habit. So if it's either you try to destroy a habit that's a bad habit, like, I don't know, smoking or something, or vaping, or, you know, whatever, like, I don't know what else, but there's so many, like those. You can do that during Ramadan if you're Muslim. If you're not Muslim, you can do it throughout the year, any month you choose. You gotta just set that goal for yourself in your mind. It's all about preparation, really. If you make that goal in your mind, you've already prepared yourself for that, you know, oncoming time. And this is where the good stuff starts happening, where it's like preparation includes the planning in your mind, and the planning in your mind is good. If you write it down as well, is much better because it solidifies the idea. Solidifying the idea not only allows you to put it into action and then become more in tune with it, but also changes your perspective on the habit itself, whether it's good or bad. It can really, change your mindset during that process. And all processes are just plans. Processes are just plans that you made, create good processes, and don't be controlled. When I mean don't be controlled, I mean don't be controlled by your mind itself. And in Islam, I'm talking about your nafs. Don't be controlled by your nafs. It's your inner self, I would say, or your inner personality, which is, maybe people call it alter ego. I think it's alter ego in the Western world. Yeah, try to not listen to that all the time. Try to, I would say, effectively remove your comfortability. And the easiest way to do that is not come home till 12. No, I'm being quite serious right here. You want to effectively remove the comfortable life. You gotta live hard. And when I mean live hard, it's like, I mean, if it's summer, if it's so hot, if it's 32 degrees, 35 degrees, turn on the heater in the car, close the windows, and drive. Like, I'm serious. Or don't turn on the heater, just leave the car closed with no windows, just drive. You don't have to be that extreme, but sometimes you need to tell yourself, like, I'm the one who's in control, not you. And seriously, cold, such an illusion. like I'm listening to these guys day in, day out. Not guys only, but people like complaining about the weather in Sydney, the weather in Australia. Like, is that all you, like, are you gonna be able to control the weather with your complaints? Like, really think about it. Sure, you have AC, you have an alternative, What if you didn't? What if you didn't? You're gonna think differently, and don't think like me, but don't be such a ungrateful person. You're lucky you have AC now. If you were living into like the 600s or the 1600s or the 1800s or the 1900s, you wouldn't have that luxury. You wouldn't even have a fan. A fan is more of a luxury, in my opinion, like right now. Like, if you're sleeping and you have the AC on 24/7, man, and you're a guy and you're a man, you are not a man, in my opinion. You are not a man, in my opinion. Unfortunately, especially this generation has just made you weak. Like, you need the AC to sleep? Really? That is mind-boggling. And I'm gonna be super real with the guys. If you can work 8 hours daily, 12 hours daily, and go gym once a week. That's not good enough. You should be able to go every day. You know, all this ruling shit about not making it consistent. It's just a bunch of excuses. You know, and God excuses only the weak, and the weak are naturally. God protects women, children. They are weaker than men. There's a reason why you're a man. You're supposed to be much stronger than a woman, and a child. And if you can't resist heat, you're not resilient at all. You can't resist heat. You can't resist cold. If you're not even like, I'm not telling you to take potions. I'm not telling you to sit in boiling hot. So this is where I get confused. I get super confused. Now, explain this to me. If you're a guy and you're taking a boiling hot shower, skin peeling type, how are you able to do that and not care about the heat? But you can care about the heat outside of the shower, the dry heat, the dry humidity type heat outside when you're sweating. What's the difference? Well, why are you so picky then? Why is it such a picky situation for you now? Just seriously, how can I say it? It's kind of disappointing seeing guys like this now. And usually I'm not the type that rants or gets annoyed by these things, but hearing it daily from people, like, how do you call yourself, like, forget about calling yourself a man. These people in Palestine, and also mashallah, Syria is free. Syria, Palestine, Yemen, Gambia, most of Africa actually, Myanmar, literally so many places, Kashmir. These people are suffering and they are more content than you, and all you do is complain about your heat and the cold, and you don't have a blanket, you don't have a cushion, you don't have enough money, you don't have enough food. Like, seriously, if you're an adult and you're saying this kind of stuff as a guy, as a man, you are much, like, you've disappointed. You are, unfortunately, I will not respect someone like that. I will not respect someone who is not like satisfied with whatever they're receiving in life right now. Seriously, that's very disappointing to see, especially if you're an adult over 18 years old as a man. Very disappointing. And yeah, that's all. Not much to say besides people are very not selfish, like they are, but that's a different time to talk about, maybe tomorrow. But it's very disappointing to see men be so weak today. Like, the saying of men going to war. You really consider yourself a man? You think you can go to war? You're probably worried, oh, I'm so hot in this armor. How am I supposed to move in this armor? How heavy is this crap that I'm wearing? You are gonna complain 24/7, And a real man would not complain, you know? Too soft. You guys are becoming too soft. You really need to stop relying on things. Stop relying on happiness. You know, happiness comes from contentment. Be satisfied with the things you have right now. You know, be grateful. God gives you so much. And if you're not grateful now, you'll never be grateful in life. That's all I have to say. Assalamu alaikum. Hope you enjoyed this video. It's a different type, but I'm trying to keep it, you know, calm, relaxing.
What's that? Is your blood?
You guys bulking?
Huh?
You guys bulking or cutting?
Bro, I'm just trying to maintain, you know?
No.